What's up, everybody? Today we're going to do a video on delicious enchiladas. Tasty. No, we're going to do a delicious video on unicorns. A delicious how to ruin unicorn video. Actually, these girls are straightforward. These girls are pretty straightforward. I'm gonna give you I'm gonna give you all the information at the beginning of the video. Okay, they're all HP based monsters. They all have support skills, right? They all have skills that have either debuffs or buffs to their team, and somewhere or another, either speed HP, violent works the best. Standard tanky support monster build, violent speed HP, or violent HP with speed subs. When I say speed subs, I don't mean like plus 20 speed, I mean like plus 100 speed. I mean like if like plus 70 speed, fine. Any less than that, okay, I shouldn't give like specific numbers, because then you guys are gonna be like, oh, Jubega said any less than 70 speed, so I have 168, so can't do it. Gotta put speed on too. Just generally fast and tanky. Speed and tankiness, and they all do damage based on everything is based on max HP, right? Everything that they say based on max HP. So lots of speed, doesn't need to go first, but lots of speed to get a lot of turns, and a lot of HP, because the HP benefits you from more shields and more damage, and stronger attack power when you turn into a human form. So that is like basically the how to rune, generally violent. And if you're going to use it for PvP, then you can go either will, or also revenge is not bad considering they're HP tanks and they have stun on their first skill. Having them revenge every time they get hit, they're going to get hit a lot because they're HP tanks. Having them stun on revenge is not bad either. So that's basically how to ruin unicorns. Hooray! And now everyone clicks off the video, and I talk to myself for like another hour. So anyway, we're gonna go over the slower version, more detailed version. We've got this again. All of them have the same first skill, stun based on max HP. You want them tanky. Nature's protection shield, equivalent to 30% of your max HP on her, and then 20% of your max HP on all other allies. So the more HP you have, the bigger the shield is going to be. So again, another benefit to having a lot of HP. Eternal Flame reduces damage dealt by water tributes by 50%. Nice tank for things like Molong, Camila, Chow, water damage dealers. Actually, Theomars too, right? Theomars too. Oh my goodness. But I think she gets like the least amount of attention, because you don't see you see a lot of YouTubers and stuff like that. Like when Fwa does something, you're like, oh, that monster's OP. Like you want the monster, like when it first comes out, you're like, oh, that monster needs a buff, and then you see like someone that is using her on video, and then you're like, they'll go do crazy stuff, and you're like, oh my god, that monster's way too strong, that monster needs a nerf. I know I said it needs a buff, it needs a nerf. Oh my goodness. Like, it is what it is. But you don't see too much. I think Childish actually I think he got one, and he just devil modded it recently. So if you want to see more gameplay with her, Childish, I think Childish's channel, he's got that going on. But this is nice that it's a tank for water monsters. And then when we go in human form, he's got the same fire horn, but she transfers all that HP to attack power, right? So she becomes not a glass cannon necessarily, but she's squishier, but she's got more bite. So if you need to actually do damage to something, finish something off, or whatever, you just like the passive better, for example, for that situation, you have to assess the situation you're in. If you like the passive better for that situation, then go into human form and able to do damage. I like that they're flexible. I like the monsters that have some kind of flexibility to them. So you can every turn you can play a little differently depending on what your opponent is doing. So we've got AoE defense break. I think this is reasonable in 3 turns, which is not bad. Is it 3 turns or is it 2 turns? Good question. I guess we'll see it in a second, because I'm going to show you guys some rune builds for these, some of the better ones. And we've got Soaring Wings passive increases your attack bar by 25%. with each attack if you land a critical hit. So it's good to have crit rate on her as well. I think it's a little bit better to have crit rate on the wind one, but it's good to have crit rate on her as well. I would make her fast, tanky, some decent crit rate, and if you want her to be able to do damage as a damage dealer as well, crit damage, but I wouldn't focus too much on the crit damage. I still feel like I would go speed, HP, or HP, and then get like speed, crit rate, HP, defense, crit damage subs for her. Why do I do that? Why do I do that? I gotta go, cause like there, you can't click on anything. You have to go back. Oh my goodness. But I think we'll see some more action with her when some more people get her. I just feel like the other ones people have gotten already. And then we have Diana. I'm going to Diana next because she has a shield as well. So she's actually similar to the fire one. We have the same skill here. Again, based on max HP. Having her as an HP tank is really nice. I have speed HP on her, and I try to get her crit rate as high as possible without putting crit rate on slot 2. Slot 2, crit rate slot 2. Oh my god, crit rate slot 2. Guys, I don't know where I get my runes. Where do you get your runes? I get crit rate on slot 2 on mine. No, crit rate on slot 4. But I tried to get crit rate in subs as well. I don't have crit rate on slot 4, just on subs. But I think crit rate on slot 4 is very, very viable for her because when she's in human form, she needs that crit. But I also do like her. I like her here. Increases your attack bar by 15% when other allies are attacked. This is kind of like a ghetto ragdoll, right? It's only when your allies are attacked. If she's attacked, she doesn't get any attack gauge, right? But if the other allies are attacked, she'll get more attack gauge, she'll get a turn faster. I think it's great to have decent speed on her as well. And then again, transformation human form, she turns, she gets a little squishier, she does more damage in human form. The cool thing that people have been starting to do, somewhat recently, they didn't really do this so much when she first came out. They were like, no, she needs a buff, she needs a buff, she needs a buff. And then they figured out like, oh no, dude, you can just spam this and cycle through turns and crazy. So you can switch to human form. You can go, because she's got this passive, Soaring Wings passive, increases your attack bar by 25% with each attack when you land a critical hit, right? And then we've got this 4 times 25. 4 times 25, that's 100%. So she will increase her attack gauge 100%. So basically the idea is you go into human form, you spam this inevitable wound 4 times, you have high crit rate, you crit all 4 times, you get a turn again, you transfer back into human form, you do skill 1, hopefully you get a violent proc. If you do get a violent proc, you transfer back into the human form, and then you spam inevitable wound again, get another turn, transfer back into pony form, because you can keep transferring back into the form. So yeah, it's pretty ridiculous. But again, I mean, good speed is good. Also, the beauty about this is it removes beneficial effects and inflicts continuous damage if you succeed in removing if you succeed in removing the beneficial effect. I love to use her against things like I kind of like to use her against the water unicorn, especially against Wusa. What else do I like to use her against? Usually those monsters. But if I see Wusa and I see like a lot of immunity, I'm like, I'm gonna take Diana. Diana's like the perfect counter to Wusa. She's a great counter to Theomars too. Especially if Theomars and Wusa together. Not that bad. Like just spam it. You do dots on Theomars. And you can, I mean, if she does enough damage, you can just kill Theomars and keep removing beneficial effects and putting dots in. It's wonderful. So yeah, pretty damn OP second skill. And just that it's so like you could just cycle through it. As long as you keep proccing, you could just cycle through. It's disgusting. You just keep cycling through. I did it again. I really did it again. And then which other one has the shield? Okay, then we have Alexandra. Alexandra has the shield as well. Again, fast, tanky. This one really, I would consider doing crit rate on slot 4. If you have good speed, HP, defense, maybe crit damage, accuracy subs as well. Like, that's the optimal situation if you're going crit rate slot 4. And you don't usually need crit rate slot 4 for everyone, right? It's not usually in high demand. If you're talking about violent HP slot 4, that's going to be a little bit more high demand. If you're talking about violent crit rate slot 4, Vertiheal, right, is great on Amon. I mean, back in the day, I don't see too many people using Amon nowadays, but you don't really see too many things using crit rate slot 4. So it's kind of nice to have. You might have some extra runes that are really good for crit rate slot 4 that you can definitely make use of here. Anyway, we've got this. We've got the Nature's Protection. You already know what that is. Other side of the moon. Passive reflects 30% of the received damage back to the enemy. Okay. Which means you also want her tanky, because if she dies fast, you don't get this passive that much. Then we have Moonlight Flash. Attacks all enemies, increases the target's chance of landing a glancing hit, and decreases attack power for 2 turns. So you get the attack power debuff and the glancing hit debuff at the same time. And then we have Soaring Wings passive. Increase your attack bar by 25% with each attack if you land a critical hit. So we're seeing if you land a critical hit, so critical crit rate is really good on these unicorns. Again, tanky, speedy, high crit rate. Let's see. What else do we have? And then we have these two, the water one and the light one. These are the ones that cleanse and give immunity. Really nice. Same for skill, Ice Horn. Actually, no, this is a freeze. Is this one a freeze too? No, it's stun. That means it's basically the same thing. Damage based on max HP. Provoke. Attacks the enemy. Provoke for 1 turn. 75% chance. Counterattacks the enemy for 2 turns whenever you're attacked. Damage increase according to max HP. Again, HP tank. You want lots of HP on it, and you want speed on it, because the more turns you get, the more you can cycle through this invincibility and cleanse. So also the tankiness. If we're gonna provoke, we wanna kind of be tanky. And then we have increases defense for 2 turns when you're attacked by an enemy. Only activates once per turn. So annoying. That's why I like to take the wind one into this, because she's got the counterattack buff, she's got the defense buff, and she's got the invincibility. I mean, sorry, not invincibility, immunity. And then when she goes into human form, she's got this cleanse. Removes all harmful effects on all allies, increases their defense for 2 turns. And so cleanse and defense buff. Who cleanses and defense buff? I know Raviti does a cleanse and shield. Who cleanses and defense buffs aside from her? Is she the only one? I'm trying to think who cleanses and defense buffs. I think it's usually cleanses and shields. She might be the only cleanse defense buff. Maybe I'm missing something. Anyway, and then we have grants immunity on all allies for 1 turn. Every turn. Passive immunity. And a cleanse. And a defense buff. Oh my god. This is so stupidly OP. Very fast. She doesn't need crit rate, right? Because she doesn't do anything when she crits, right? She just needs to be tanky and fast. You want as much immunity, as much cleanse as possible. I would say she should be faster than the others. Focus more on speed for her. And then focus more on the others. You could sacrifice a little bit of speed for some crit rate. For higher crit rate. You know what I mean? And then we have, what do we have here? But she's such a great, I mean, so good. Then we have Holy Horn, hold on. Fire, Ice, Lightning, Holy, Dark. Holy Horn. That sounds like an old grandma, like, cursing. She's like, Holy Horn! These flapjacks came out so soggy. Holy Horn! Okay, anyway, do we stop with the jokes. Fierce Charge, Provoke. It's the same one as the water one. You want her tanky. If she's gonna provoke. Anything that provokes, you want them to be tanky so they can take the hits and not die. Dazzling Flesh passive increases Increase the enemy's chances of landing a glancing hit and decreases chances of being inflicted with a critical hit. So kind of like, think of it kind of like Molly, right? Decreases chance of being inflicted with a critical hit, like Molly, like the Dark Vagabond, like the Dark Death Knight as well. But then we have like the Molly passive mixed with the Dark Jubel passive. I know a lot of you guys are like, I don't even know Jubel or whatever. But anyway. And then we have this, removes harmful effects and decreases chance of being inflicted with a critical hit. Okay, so this is, instead of a defense buff, this is crit resist. I kind of like the defense buff better. And then grants immunity on all turns, on all allies for 1 turn. So, I kind of feel like glancing hit. I mean, I like that passive, right? But I like, okay, so I like this one better for the unicorn form, but then I like in lady form, I like this one, Purifying Wave, better than Purifying Light a little bit. But anyway, that's basically talking about how to, wow, 16 minutes. Oh my god. Let's go take a look at some different examples of how some of the top players have ruined some of these units. Our first water unicorn here, let's see what we have. Oh, Violent Will. Oh my, and we're seeing, oh, no crit rate, right? Because it's the water one. We don't need the crit rate on her. But we're seeing lots of speed and lots of tankiness. How much? She's got 40,000 HP. Speed, defense, HP resistance. Okay, we got the HP with, I expected a little bit better subs on this actually. It's strange that it's not crazier based on who the player is. And then we've got speed, resistance, HP, defense. I mean, standard healer runes, right? Standard healer runes, but with the will, healer cleanser runes. You want speed, HP, defense, resistance. The only thing is will for PvP. I really expected some better runes on this one, actually. That's crazy. 22. This is a nice rune, though. This is sexy. That's a sexy rune. But I expected, like, this one. I thought it was going to be better. Oh, man. But this one's sexy, too. Oh, so sexy. So sexy. And then not a lot of accuracy, but we do have the provoke and the freeze that we need a little bit of accuracy for. But better for cleansers, especially. Resistance is good on cleansers. This way, even if the rest of your team gets stunned or frozen or whatever, at least the cleanser can come in. And cleansers and revivers, you usually see more resistance on those than on other monsters. Alright, here we have a fire unicorn. He's got 32... She has 32,000, actually almost 33,000 HP. Not bad. More speed, 247 speed. 100% crit rate. Like I said, the fire one and the wind one, it's more important to have the crit rate on than, like, for example, the water one and the light one. So we've got speed, crit rate with the attack, speed, and HP here. I actually expected a better rune on this too. But also revenge. See revenge because of the first skill, right? If you're a tanky monster, you're gonna have to get hit multiple times, and you can revenge and stun. And then we got speed, crit rate, HP. And then nice speed on here, nice speed on here, nice tankiness on here. Speed, HP, attack. So they wanted a little bit of attack on her as well. This way, that's just even more damage she can do when she's in human form. We have another water unicorn here. Speed, HP, HP. Violent Will. We're seeing a common trend here. It's a little bit slower. It also has 40,000 HP. It's got good defense as well. So, speed, HP, HP. Violet Will for PvP. Alright, a third water unicorn. Let me guess. Well, we can see it's already over 40,000 HP. I'm gonna guess... Speed, HP, HP, Violet Will? Is that what we're gonna see? Oh my goodness, Violet Will, speed, HP, HP. Imagine that. Wow, guys. I think it's pretty cut and dry that the water one should be Violet Will, speed, HP, HP. I think it's pretty cut and dry. Unless, I mean, you could get this much if you went HP, HP, HP. You could still get 6 runes. You would need between 15 to 20 speed on each rune. That's not impossible. I mean, it's not like asking for like 35 speed on each rune. But yeah, it's not that impossible if you have like pretty decent HP slot 2 with a good speed sub. You can still get that without even putting speed on slot 2. Alright, here we have a Wind Unicorn, 40,000 HP, 1,000 defense, 214 speed. It could be a little bit higher. Vampire, speed HP. Vampire, is this gonna solo Camilla's? Quite possibly. Vampire Nemesis. I gotta say, I wasn't expecting that one. But that's a Vampire Nemesis. Vampire Nemesis Diana. I've seen it. Hey, man, it's got the right stats. It's just Vampire. Look at that. It's got attack power, too, on some of these. 22% attack. It's got a little bit of attack here. It's got some attack there. Got some attack there. Got some attack there. It's getting plus 733 attack. It's not bad. Including that it's going to crit a lot. Multi-hits with crit. And it's also going to... I mean, that's not bad. And it's also going to get more attack when it switches to human form, too. Based on the HP. Alright, here we have another Water Unicorn. 48,500 HP. Okay. Speed. Oh, okay. Okay. See, not speed. I was gonna say speed, not speed. HP on slot 2. See, this is what I was saying about if you have a good speed sub, right? It's 21 speed, so you lose 21 speed, but you still get 63% HP. He doesn't need to move first. Still has really, really good speed. I mean, considering it's HP on slot 2, it has good speed here. HP, speed 23 there. You just need good speed on the subs everywhere else. And you can still get 31. Goodness. Speed, a lot of tankiness, a lot of resistance. Again, like I said, for cleansers, it's good to have resistance. But I mean, Violent Will, high speed and high HP. Here we go. We got a light one now. We're going to see. Are we going to see? It's basically the same thing as the water one, right? Okay, speed, HP with shield instead of will. I get it. But still, lots of tankiness, right? 40,000 HP. And we have 220 speed. And look at this guy's net. What the balls? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many CRs you need? How many are those all? Oh, I bet that's not even his only. And you guys get mad at me for 3. I can't even talk. You guys are getting mad at me for 3, and oh my goodness. Okay. Anyway, I mean, good luck with the. I mean, good job with the light dark scrolls. Damn. But I mean, basically the same runes for the light one as the water one, basically. Alright, nice. Another fire unicorn. This one looks like he's got the little swirlies of swirliness, so he's definitely being used. Nice crit rate, crit damage. So he's what? HP, crit damage, HP? Speed, crit damage, HP. Speed, crit damage, HP. Okay. Good defense here. Okay. Speed, crit damage, HP. And then we have... There we go. Not bad attack either, considering. So kind of like a hybrid of everything. Like, decent, like 30,000 HP still. 1,300 basically attack. 1,000 defense. 207 speed. And then good crit and crit damage. So he's tanky enough, she is tanky enough to take a hit. But you see, like, none of these are ever, like, super slow. Everything, you see... that they need speed somehow. They want tankiness and they want speed somehow. This one's just going to do damage in addition to everything else. Like when it gets to human form, it's going to do the defense breaks and it's also going to be able to actually do damage to someone. Alright, here we have a really nice looking Diana actually. Look at that. She's even got those little wingies on her. The little wingies. Violent energy, speed, crit rate, HP. This crit rate one I was actually expecting better. It's like not that amazing. HP. Nice HP sub on that one. Nice speed sub on that one. So this one is actually 30. It's like almost 40,000 HP, and it's got a lot of speed and it's got a lot of crit rate, which means she's going to be continually cycling through her turns. She's got not a crazy amount of crit damage, but she's going to continually be cycling through her turns in human form, and a lot of speed. I like a lot of speed on mine. This isn't mine, but I'm just saying I like a lot of speed on mine. All right, this one. A little bit lower speed, 100% crit rate, 43,000 HP, 100%, and not vampire. What is with this? This is staggering to see how many vampire Dianas there are. That's really shocking. Vampire Diana, like this is a thing now. I never fought a vampire. I promise you, I've never fought a vampire Diana in RTA. I've never fought a vampire, but apparently Vampire Diana is more than one person is doing it, I guess. Okay, Vampire Diana. I mean, you see it's got the right stats though, HP, crit rate, HP. So we were talking about that. It's at least got good speed and subs. 172, not bad. It's got really tanky, and good crit rate. It's got the subs. I'm expecting violent. I'm not expecting vampire. I'm expecting violent because of that potential to just keep going crazy with that second skill in human form. But I guess I really want to try the vampire one now. Maybe I should change mine to vampire. What am I doing with my life? I could have a vampire Diana. There's nothing. There's like, what's better than a unicorn? A vampire Vampicorn! Clearly! Another fire one. We have, again, good HP, good speed, and good crit rate. I explained all this before, so. Here we go. And on shield, violent shield. Nice. So we're seeing shield offsets on a few of these already. And we're seeing good HP, good speed, and good crit rate. Because this is one of the ones in human form she benefits from having high crit rate. And finally, to finish it off, we have Alexandria Alexandra. Not Alexandria, Alexandra. Again, high HP, lots of HP, lots of speed. It's kind of a weird build. Double Will Nemesis. I don't think she's honestly using it that much, but there's the build for. But I think honestly, it's very similar to the other ones, though. You don't have to. It doesn't need to be double Will Nemesis. It's just very similar to the other ones. I mean, it's pretty cut and dry for the unicorns. The ones that have something that happens when they have crit rate, then put crit rate on them. Aside from that, speedy and lots of HP. So anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. That's it for this one, and I'll see you as always in the next one.